The internet, as we know, loves a good news story, especially one with a healthy dose of the bizarre. But when news broke about the shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, no one could have predicted the digital sideshow that would follow. It wasn't just the shooting itself, shocking as it was, but the emergence of something stranger, something called Mangione, a cryptocurrency named after the alleged shooter, Luigi Mangione. Yes, you read that right. This wasn't just some morbid online joke though. Mangione quickly amassed a staggering market cap of $60 million, turning heads in the financial world and leaving many asking, what in the digital tulip mania is going on here? Before we dive into the wacky world of Memecoins, let's rewind to the event that started it all. Brian Thompson, the 50-year-old CEO of health insurance giant United Healthcare, was gunned down outside a swanky New York hotel. The location? The Hilton Midtown. The time? Just before 7 a.m., as Thompson was heading to, ironically enough, an investor conference. The NYPD quickly labeled it a premeditated attack, and the manhunt for the shooter was on. The trail led them to a 26-year-old computer whiz named Luigi Mangione, apprehended in Pennsylvania with a gun, a silencer, and a manifesto that reeked of anger towards corporate America. As the news cycle went into overdrive, a curious thing happened. Someone, somewhere, decided to capitalize on the situation, as people often do in this day and age. Thus, Mangione Coin was born. This wasn't a cryptocurrency with any real-world utility, mind you. It wasn't designed to revolutionize healthcare or even buy you a cup of coffee. No, Mangione Coin was something far more ephemeral, far more internet-y, a Memecoin. These digital tokens, often born from fleeting online trends or in this case tragic news events, are baffling to many. Their value is derived not from any inherent worth but from the whims of the internet hive mind. And boy was that hive mind buzzing about Mangione Coin. To understand the allure of Mangione Coin, one must understand the seductive, dangerous nature of speculative investing. It's the same impulse that drives people to pour their life savings into penny stocks, or bet on their cousin's friend's surefire horse racing tip. It's the thrill of the gamble, the tantalizing possibility of striking it rich quick. Memecoins in particular tap into the power of virality. They become cultural artifacts, their value intrinsically linked to how much attention they garner online. The more people talk about them, the higher the price climbs, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of hype and speculation. Section 5. When viral news becomes financial gamble. The Mangione Coin phenomenon is a stark reminder that in the age of social media, news events are no longer just news. They're investment opportunities. They're memes waiting to be monetized. And sometimes, they're all of these things at once, creating a dizzying, unsettling blend of information, entertainment, and financial speculation. This blurring of lines raises uncomfortable questions. What happens when we start treating real-world tragedies with real human costs as get-rich-quick schemes? What does it say about our collective psyche when we turn a blind eye to the darkness, choosing instead to chase the fleeting promise of digital riches? Section 6. Memecoin mania, a symptom, not the disease. It's tempting to dismiss Mangione Coin as an isolated incident, a bizarre outlier in the already bizarre world of cryptocurrency. But that would be a mistake. Mangione Coin isn't the problem, it's a symptom of a much larger issue. Our obsession with speculative bubbles, our willingness to suspend disbelief in the face of potential profits. Whether it's meme coins, NFTs, or the latest hot stock tip whispered on Reddit, the allure of easy money is a powerful drug. And like any drug, it can be incredibly addictive, leading people down a dangerous path of financial ruin. Section 7. Corporate accountability, a shot across the bow. Some have argued that the rise of Mangione Coin, however distasteful, speaks to a deeper societal unease. They see it as a twisted form of protest, a digital middle finger to the corporate greed and excess embodied by figures like Brian Thompson. After all, Mangione's alleged manifesto railed against the evils of corporate America. Could it be that the people who piled into Mangione Coin, consciously or not, were expressing their own frustrations with a system they see as rigged against them? Is it possible that this Memecoin, born from tragedy and absurdity, could spark a larger conversation about corporate accountability and the role of big business in society? Section 8. The allure and peril of speculative bubbles. The truth, as always, is likely more nuanced. While it's tempting to ascribe grand narratives to the Mangione Coin saga, the reality is that most people who bought into it were probably just chasing profits. They may not have agreed with Mangione's actions, but they were willing to overlook the moral implications for a chance to make a quick buck. This is the double-edged sword of speculative bubbles. They can expose societal anxieties and inequalities, but they can also distract us from addressing those issues in a meaningful way. They offer the illusion of empowerment while often leaving the most vulnerable holding the bag when the bubble inevitably bursts. Section 9. Mangione, a harbinger of things to come. As the dust settles on the Mangione frenzy, one question lingers. What does this strange episode tell us about the future? Is this a sign that Memecoins and other forms of speculative investing are here to stay? Will we see more attempts to monetize tragedy and capitalize on viral news events? The answer, sadly, is probably yes. As long as there's money to be made, people will find ways to make it, even if it means exploiting tragedy or indulging in reckless speculation. The challenge now is to find ways to mitigate the harm these bubbles can cause, while also addressing the underlying societal issues they expose. Because one thing's for sure, the Mangione coin saga is just a taste of the bizarre, unsettling future that awaits us in the age of digital speculation.